What's up, guys? I'm Nick Cardcastle, Texas Tech University, here helping out at the ICMJ. And today we're going to talk about pork primal evaluation. So the number one thing for pork primal evaluation is you're looking at a lean to fat ratio, and that's going to turn into a percentage of closely trimmed retail cuts. We want to take that based off some percentages. Typically, I like to tell my students 70% trimness and 30% muscling. You add that all together and you'll get it right every time. So we're going to start over here in our blade face. This really is an important area whenever it comes to decision making for your judging process. So we're just going to point out some of the parts really quickly that are important to you, and that'll give you a good understanding of where you should be evaluating stuff from this side. So really most important fat measurement is going to be your fat over the blade face or opposite your loin eye, which is right here. And then you have fat over the lower rib, and it translates down into the rib ends a little bit further down. That's another important area when determining fat. There's also can be some seam fat found throughout the muscle, and specifically some tail fat that you can see in there as well. From a muscling standpoint, your loin eye is always going to be your most important muscle, but you also have secondary muscles that surround it, and those all help make up a greater area of exposed lean in the entire blade face. So when you put these two things together, this one right here has got a greater area of exposed lean. He's a tick trimmer, so he's going to be more profitable, have a better lean to fat ratio, so you'd want to place this one over this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to move around back here to the back side, and we're going to learn how to evaluate based off our sirloin face. Now our trimness is always going to stay the same. Number one and most important for evaluation. We're just going to have some different parts that we need to talk about. So we have our fat over your upper sirloin face and your lower sirloin face. In addition, you can always find a little bit of kidney fat down in here and seam fat that runs in between all the muscles. Now from a muscling standpoint, we're still looking for an area of exposed lean. And these all are in scientific muscle names. So luckily for us, they're all in alphabetical order. You have your gluteus medius, your longissimus dorsi, and your psoas major. You put all these things together, it's going to make up a greater area of exposed lean. So if you're trying to evaluate both of these based off of cutability or lean to fat ratio, this one has a greater area of exposed lean. It's got a little bit or similar amount of fat. This one right here is going to have a better lean to fat ratio, and you're going to place this one over this one. So guys, that's basically how you evaluate pork primals. It's always important just to remember you're looking for a lean to fat ratio, 70% trimness and 30% muscling. That's going to all turn into your percentage of closely trimmed retail cuts. If you hold tight to that, you're going to get your pairs right every time. So just thanks again. Nick Cardcastle from Texas Tech, from our Red Raider family, say wreck 'em and guns up, and good luck at the contest. We hope the video was great.